to the Rayhart Rundown.
What's going on, guys?
Okay, let me talk about my shirt.
Okay, go for it.
This shirt is from an old episode again. Found it in the back of the closet.
That's season 1, right?
Yep, my safe word is pineapple juice. So, again, is this available to buy? Not on our website. But
only on our archive.
It is in the archive to listen to, and you actually could get this. Actually, I take it back. TeePublic, teepublic.com, Rayhart Rundown merch does all of our retired merch. Well, all of our legal retired merch.
Yeah.
So this is available there. So if you want to you can go to teepublic.com and search for Rayhart Rundown, and you can find my safe word is pineapple juice, the t-shirt. From an older, anyways. I like to try to wear.
Can we have a secret link?
I try to wear.
You say our legal merch. Can we have a secret link to our illegal merch? I don't know what our illegal merch is, but the way you said legal merch.
Well, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of merch that
copywritten.
Well, it's not even so much a copy. It's not a copyright issue. It's just very close to a copyright issue.
No, I know what you mean. It's
like the one I wore in the last episode or two episodes ago.
As long as it's a parody, which it is, so it works out.
And I drew it myself. I redrew the thing, so it's not like taken from.
Right. So
you see what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's always a sticky situation when it comes to Walt Disney.
That's what I call a sticky situation.
I'm working on something. I'm working on our merch store to have a special link for Patreons, where it's going to be Patreon exclusive merch that they can purchase. So one other reason why you need to join, patreon.com/Rayhart Rundown. So there you go. Right here at the bottom of the screen, patreon.com/Rayhart Rundown. And go to our Patreon, join our Patreon. You can get all kinds of exclusive stuff. Free merch, actually. We send free merch out about every 3 months to the higher tiered Patreons. And we also give out holiday presents.
Yeah, well, we try to.
Like our peacocks. And this year's holiday present has still been delayed.
You mean this past year's?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know. I was going to say we didn't...
No, we did. And it became a issue. Like, I had it all set up. We were doing like this whole, like a little... It was actually... I don't care. I'll tell them now. It was a Bluetooth speaker with the logo on it.
Oh, right on.
And I had posted about it, and we were talking about it, and I had set it up, and I had a distributor for it and whatnot, and then there was some kind of recall on the speaker. Like something to do with the mesh or something to do with the Bluetooth connection or something, and everything got stopped. So as soon as I can get another distributor back on with it, I'm gonna get it regardless and send it out. So might be an Easter surprise. I don't know. I tried to go online today and like find interesting and cool and funny things to like talk about, and it was just Russia and the Ukraine.
Yeah.
I was digging. I found one story about Florida Man. Now, it wasn't like we've done Florida Man stories in the past, and some of them have been like way off base, like really wild. But this one, it wasn't too wild. So what happened was, let me just tell you what happened. So this Florida Man one Florida Man was going out for a jog every morning. So he would go out for a jog around his neighborhood. Okay, good. Exercise. Good for you, buddy. Well, another Florida man thought that, hey, I want that guy. And hid behind a light pole one morning with a leather belt, a rubber mallet, and a can of Axe body spray. What? Axe body spray? What for? The guy's plan, when the jogger came through, the guy tried to like throw the leather belt around his neck and like choke him out, right? And then he was like going to choke him out and then hit him with the hammer. And then if the guy like had died, he was going to spray him with Axe body spray so it didn't smell. He had laid a blanket out in his driveway to put the jogger's body on. And then he was going to drag it into his closet. And the police report says, quote unquote, have his way with it. What? Yeah.
People are fucking
Gross,
dude. But speaking of, you know what you did? You just reminded me of a story, though.
Gross.
The old. It's weird that reminded me of a story.
Wait, hold on. Before you tell your story, let me finish this one though. So the jogger didn't get knocked out. The dude showed up, tried to strangle him, right? The jogger knew Taekwondo. It was all like, I don't fucking think so. And fucking chopped him up, knocked him out, and then that's what ended up on the police report. The jogger defended himself with karate. So he fucking Cobra Kai'd him, and then
Judo chop.
Yeah, and then I would have taken the Axe body spray right in his fucking eyes. I don't even mess around. Do you ever take Taekwondo?
No.
I did so long ago. So long ago, I learned.
Like back when Karate Kid first came out?
Yeah, I remember zero things. I took it so long ago that I remember nothing.
No,
it's totally useless.
I did boxing for a while.
Right, I remember I remember the boxing.
Yeah,
but this was I was 7.
Yeah, I was a teenager, and then a little bit.
So you remember it, right? You remember stuff.
Yeah. I could still throw hands a little bit.
You can still throw hands. Cool.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Not nearly like I used to, but.
And if not, you can grab some Axe body spray and a rubber mallet.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I remember zero things. I remember one move. And this is and I don't even know if it's a Taekwondo move, and I don't even know. Now, looking back on it,
can I guess what it is?
Yeah.
When somebody jumps on your back?
No.
Because this is what you used to do to me when I was a kid.
What is it?
Is whenever I would jump on your back and go to choke you, you would pull my one arm over and flip me over.
No, that was just fun. No, that was just fun. Yeah. That, or I would try to grab you by your head and suplex you down, because I watched a lot of wrestling as a kid. No, the only thing I learned, and this is so stupid. They were like, hey, and I was a little kid, so they're like, hey kids, if you're ever laying on your back, chilling on the beach. What? We didn't live in Florida when I was 7. Where was I chilling on the beach at?
Dover.
Yeah, Delaware. No. So I'm chilling. They were like, "Oh, kids, if you're ever chilling on your back on the beach, and you're just laying back." I don't know how to not look like I'm about to get head. Just laying on.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You're just chilling on the beach.
Just chilling on the beach is 7. No. They're like, and you have your legs up, you know how you just have your legs up, as if I was reading a book or something.
Okay, yeah.
And they're like, if somebody comes up to you and they try to attack you, every
sand in the eyes.
You would think so, right?
Yeah.
Just and done. No, because every Taekwondo defense is if somebody's attacking you like a fucking grizzly bear. You ever see that? Every single attack is they're either gonna put their arms around you or they're gonna both hands. It's never one hand and a weapon. It's just 2 hands. So that was the defense. They would come at you.
So what you gotta do is you gotta make yourself look bigger than the attacker.
Yeah.
And clap your hands a lot.
For all bear attacks. Step 1, try to look bigger than the bear. Step 2, charge the bear. Step 3, attack the bear ferociously.
Dude, that reminds me of another
Step 4,
story.
wake up dead.
That reminds me of another story. But
hold on, let me tell you.
I know. I was waiting.
Let me tell you the defense. So you would have to both hands, and then you have to. I was supposed to 7. I'm 7. Grab the wrists of this attacker. Okay, and then using my legs, flip.
Yeah, throw them.
Flip them over my body. My thought process as a little kid at 7
was I can't flip 250
pounds.
I'm
not flipping a grown ass man over me. It's not happening. I'm going to go to grab his wrists. He's going to reach around, grab my wrist, yank me up over his fucking shoulder, and I have just become somebody's ass clown.
Ass clown?
I don't know what they do with kids at 7. So anyway, so what was your story? Was your Taekwondo story? A boxing story? Which it was a couple times you said
All
there
right,
was a story.
well, I'm gonna do the bear one because the bear one was really cool.
All right, go.
When I think it was me, mom, and dad were driving through the mountains. It was when
Like in Tennessee or something? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
it was when we first went up there to look for a house for them when
Right.
they were moving.
In that area.
There was like a traffic jam on the mountain,
Yeah, that's always so
and
scary.
we're like, "How? There's no stoplights on a mountain. Like, you fucking slightly get out of your lane, and you're fucking falling off a mountain. Like, you're dead."
Yeah, the cliff drop on some of those mountain
Dude,
roads.
like, as
the
soon
cliff
as
is just
the
just
road
straight-
ends, it's
yeah.
a straight fucking drop, and there's no guardrails.
no.
Like,
In some cases, when you be driving on the mountain, and the scary part is like you're just driving, and you're like, oh, look at the trees. Oh, look at the tops of the tree.
look at the top of
base
this
of the
50-foot tree.
Is down there.
You could touch the top of a 50-foot
Yeah.
tree out your window. Like, yeah, no, it's some of it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, I try to avoid that. Like when I'm out. In a car.
You still want to take your bike to the mountains, though, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. He's gonna die. Go ahead.
I could jump off the bike and grab that tree.
You
I
better
can't.
set your-
If I'm in the car, I'm.
Where's Adam? Up a tree. Okay.
Destroyed $10,000 bike.
Anyways, bear story.
Oh yeah, so no, like yeah, so there was a traffic jam. We're like, what the fuck is going on? And it was just people were, just breaking their necks, turning and looking, pulling over, getting out of their cars and looking because there's a family of bears,
A whole family of bears?
a whole family of bears,
That's even more dangerous than a single fucking bear.
and now everyone is yelling at this one guy. This 80-year-old man running away from the bears, holding a tripod and a camera. And they're like, run, dude, get out of there. And Mama Bear's just fucking pissed.
And hauling ass
And
towards him.
hauling ass. And I'm in the car like, ha ha, let's go.
Were you driving?
No, I was
Oh.
in the back seat laughing my ass off. You dumb fuck. I hope you get eaten. Like, why would you? Why?
From now on, any situation like that, I need you to film it
Yeah, I was
so
dude,
that everyone can see.
bro. Like, I'm sorry if you're watching this, which you're probably not because you're old and don't even know what YouTube is.
True.
But you're a dumbass.
Good
Like,
job.
This is what a zoom is for. Stay in your fucking car and
and
zoom in on the bears with your camera.
A zoom lens, you mean? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, fucking zoom in. Like, don't whatever, dude. I hope you get eaten. Dumbass.
Yeah. All right, so we got a few games, of course, to play because, like I said, I was going through the news, and it's just chaos right now,
Yeah, hearts go out to Ukraine.
for sure.
You know, that's kind of fucking terrifying, the whole nuclear thing.
I'm not even the whole nuclear thing. Let's just take a break from that for a second because I'm not here to scare anybody. But the Ukraine president, his name escapes me right now, which is just so bad. But you know, he was like a comedian, a sitcom comedian star in Ukraine.
Oh, really?
And years ago, he won Ukraine's Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And now he's just like, I'm right here. What's up? And he's like, come get your dead soldiers because we're not picking them up. Like, he's a badass now.
Yeah. Well, like, and what I,
mean,
really like is that whenever he said,
It'd almost be the equivalent of Ryan Reynolds
right.
becoming president. That's what it is for Ukraine.
Well, what was the response that he gave? Oh, yeah. What he told Biden when Biden actually asked him, he's all like, if you want, we can give you refugee.
We can get you out of there,
We
yeah.
can get you out of there and everything. And he's like, yo, I need ammo, not a ride.
Yeah.
I was like, I fucking like this guy.
Yeah, dude. Like, he's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole
Because he doesn't
nuclear
want to leave his...
situation
I mean, I
was-
give him props. He doesn't want to leave his people.
No, yeah, I wouldn't leave either.
Yeah.
I mean, what if? I mean, think about it as people that are like proud to be an American and stuff like that. If somebody invaded us, would you leave or would you fight?
Well, I'm too old, so...
Majority of people.
I just had a
think,
birthday.
would
I'm
fight.
old now.
Yeah. By the way, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I just had a birthday. I'm old. So you could stay. I will go and live on and carry out in the Rayhart name.
Where? Gonna move to Argentina?
Canada. I don't know.
Actually,
I don't know. It's not bad.
I say let's fucking go to
You know, we
Canada
might
now.
just do that shit right now.
Yeah. It's great fishing in Quebec. Yeah.
All right, you want to do? This is what we can do. I've got filthy trivia.
Okay.
I've got our sponsor, Shame of Life. We got one of their cards today. We've got deeper. Okay, questions to get to know you. We could play a game from
Let's do this or that. Let's do this or that.
And then we got true or false. So we got all these type of things that we can do. We don't have to do them all, but we can do some of them.
Let's do this or that.
What you want to do? You want to do this or that?
Yeah.
All right. It's no secret that the this or that is a book. All right. That's all you need to know. So give me a page number.
228.
228.
Oh, that was the number I was choosing for.
The number, I get it. There's no page numbers anyway. 228.
How about you wipe the dust off the top of that book?
like the-
There you go. Clearly, we haven't played in a while.
It's dog hair.
Oh, it's probably my dog's hair.
Probably it's white. So think about that for a minute while I look for 228. 228. I'm in the 2000s. Let me back up. And here we go. Ready? This or that. Have the memory of an elephant or the social skills of a honeybee.
Memory of an elephant.
You would like to remember all kinds of shit?
Yeah. I think it would be very beneficial in life.
To just be able to remember everything?
Yeah. Count
To
cards,
like have
bro.
like a...
Count cards, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
would just go to casinos and fucking clean house.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the social skills of a honeybee, like you could do that now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's easy. Get a job where you're forced to talk to people. You'll
day.
gain that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Fine, yeah.
Memory is something that you've really got to train your brain on. You know,
and it gets harder as you get older.
It does.
I know.
But like here's the problem with having a really good memory like that is that you can learn to count cards and you can go to the casinos and you can clean house or you can, you'll always remember every little thing that somebody said to you, and you can actually probably use that as a manipulation tool to gain the things that you want, because the mind is a very powerful thing. I've been watching a lot of The Mentalist.
There it is. And there it is.
But
The Mentalist.
on ABC? No,
On
I'm just kidding.
CBS.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's CBS. NBC? One of those. HBO Max.
Exactly. Where are you watching it? Because it's
HBO
not
Max.
even on TV anymore.
HBO Max. But also is that because your memory is like so great, tragic events in your life, it's gonna seem like it just happened yesterday.
That's what,
you know what I mean?
That's
At
what I was
all
about to
times.
say. Like,
and that's the rough part.
As
So
soon
you've
as
got
as soon as something tragic happens, like you're gonna remember every single detail.
Right. And that sucks.
And then you don't have the social skills of a honeybee, so you're not telling anybody.
Yeah, true.
You keep that shit to yourself.
But I'd rather be depressed on a yacht than be depressed not on a yacht.
So I'd rather be crying in a Mercedes than on a bicycle.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
At least it's not raining on my head.
That's exactly right.
All right, let's go. Let's move on with filthy trivia. This might bring up more stories or more things to talk about because this filthy trivia is a little out there. Okay. So here we go. And I'm going to read the card. Here we go. A violent shot to the nuts can kill a man.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
But it happened to a gentleman by the name of Dick Wortham. I'm saying his name. I always butcher names. I always butcher names. But back in 1983, he was struck by an object that hit him square in the groin and killed him. What was the object? Was it A, somebody punched him, B, a baseball, C, a golf ball, or D, a tennis ball?
I want to say it's a baseball.
You're going to say, final answer is a baseball square in the nuts, kill the dude.
No.
Then what are you going to say?
Golf ball.
A golf ball square in the nuts, kill the dude. Final answer?
No. A.
Somebody punched him in the nuts.
Yes.
Final
No, tennis ball. Tennis ball.
Final answer. Tennis ball?
Every time you say final answer, I'm wrong. So I'm just going through until you stop saying final answer. Tennis ball.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Correct!
Oh, there we go. You know why I also thought tennis ball, actually?
Why?
Because it's the most softest of all three of those.
Right. So
all four of those. So it would have to be the tennis ball. Because then why would it be a trivia question?
See, now you're using your elephant memory.
Mentalist, bro.
You're watching
Mentalist.
The Mentalist a lot. You are. It's fucking on HBO Max.
Learning some shit.
Yeah, you're right, though. It was a tennis ball. Hit him square. And he's just dead.
And his name was Dick Worthington?
Dick Weatherham?
Oh.
What, Wortham? I don't know. Wortham.
Worth
a damn, I guess. I don't know.
Dick worth a damn?
Dick wasn't worth a damn after he got hit with a tennis ball.
Yep.
He was done for. 1983 it happened.
That
So
sucks.
yeah.
At
Can you imagine
at least he went out watching what he loved, right?
I don't know.
Or doing what
You
he
don't know
loved because he got hit.
You don't
by
know
it.
if he was like playing tennis. What if he was just what if he's just like a ref or one of those ball boys? You ever see that video of the ball boy where he like runs and hits the wall?
Oh, dude, all the time.
You see that one I'm talking about?
I don't know the one that you're
Here
talking
it is
about.
now.
Dude, there's so many.
Yes.
So you know what I'm talking about?
There's so many videos of ball boys like fucking up shit.
It's funny. Okay, so moving on. Let's do the Shame of Life.
Okay.
The Shame of Life. Card game, weird conversations. You can go to theshameoflife.com and get yourself your own copy of this wonderful card game, which includes, let's see, 100 game cards. But they include,
like
I never talk about though, they include 10 blank cards for you to write your own weird conversation. And the idea behind this card game is to be able to ask questions that make people think or make people laugh. And they have multiple sets. There's different types of expansions and sets and things that you can get. And you can get all of the sets plus the original game, which they refer to as the works. And if you use code Rundown20, use code Rundown20, get yourself 20% off of the works, which is this game plus all the expansions at theshameoflife.com. So check it out. It's one of our sponsors here at the show. And of course, we love them. We've been playing their game for a long time. It's always fun, good times. Ready? Like on that note, here's a card. It's a debate card. Which one of our lives would make the best video game? And I tried to think about this. When I saw this card, I tried to think about would my life make the best video game? No. My life would be boring and slow, like playing SimCity on the Super Nintendo back in the day.
I think my life would be a much better video game than yours.
I think your life would have a lot of QuickTime events.
QuickTime.
Okay, so a QuickTime event in a video game is where you have like a certain amount of time to press a button for something to happen. So like when you were like doing the bar thing, you'd be like, press X, press A, circle. You know what I'm saying? It would be like fucking Dance Dance Revolution on the screen while you're trying to do Flare.
Yeah. You miss it and the tin hits somebody. And
like if they try to do a quick
time,
if they try to do a QuickTime event for me and my job, it would just be obscenities coming out of my mouth.
No, yeah, I think mine, because in my video game you ride motorcycles.
Yeah.
In yours, you have a convertible.
No, you wouldn't even control the car. Like my car goes from here to work and back.
Oh, yeah.
No, it would literally be it would be like one of those things you just watch in the game and it would just happen.
Yeah. So I would definitely say my life.
My life as a video game would be like a very much. Most of it would play out like one of those telltale games where you just kind of watch it and kind of pick. You get to pick which your answer, like a choose your own adventure type thing, where you really don't play. You just kind of pick which way you're gonna go. That's how my life video game would be.
I think my life would be a pretty. It'd be I wouldn't say it's be a pretty good game. No, it would be better than yours.
It would be.
Yeah. Because like I said, at least like with my video game, you would at least drive motorcycles, shoot guns, like. You know, shit like that.
Right.
You have fishing is available.
The coolest part about mine is
you
like,
wanted
you
to
pick your outfit.
Yeah, what was I say?
You pick your outfit. Yay.
Mine too, but it has like 5 outfits that rotate. He's got like way more outfits.
I have way more outfits like to choose from. That's
all
it.
of that. Honestly, like, look, this is how I prepared for today's episode. I'm wearing a hoodie,
Yeah.
a tank top, and I got fucking flip-flops on. I didn't even put my boots on today.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
And I didn't do
And
my hair. I just threw my hat on.
I just got a haircut and grabbed a retro tee from the back of the closet for the show. So there you go. But yeah, no, mine. You know what? Here's the thing. My life would be a mobile game.
Yours would be one of those click multi-capitalist games or whatever.
It would be just one of those. Yeah, you would just click it or tap the screen a bunch of times.
Events would happen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No big deal.
4 trucks showed up on the dock at the same time.
Oh, no.
What do you do?
What do you do? Tap here to cuss everyone out. That's how mine would play out. And everyone at work who knows what I'm talking about is laughing right now. Yeah.
But, yeah. As I say, I would have, like side missions for fishing, but you can only do it if you have White Claw available in your inventory. Yeah, different stuff like that.
Like you can fish, but you can only fish in certain locations if you have White Claw.
Yeah.
Got it.
But you never actually catch fish. It's always just like T-shirts and trash bags. Like I caught a turtle once, stuff like that. I caught somebody's hair.
I think it'd be it'd be funny. But like I said, I know, and I think the problem is that
see, playing a video game about yours would be like playing Dwight Schrute's Second Life.
probably either it'd be like that, or I would make it over the top. Like it would be like that game, and not a lot of people are gonna know this reference, but it'd be that game, like the game Postal.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So,
I think you just scared half the people at your work that watch this.
They all just tuned out. Everybody's calling HR. No, but I mean,
or like that movie
clearly,
Employee of the Month.
I'm clearly joking, but I think here's the thing is that
game?
For me, because
You have a desk job.
I have a desk job, and then
that doesn't make for very good video games.
And then I'm at this desk, and then I'm constantly working on the show or constantly doing, social media stuff.
Actually, you know what it is?
Bullshit. So,
you know what your video game would be?
No.
Vacation Simulator.
That's what it would have to be.
It'd be Vacation Simulator because that's all you ever seem to fucking do is go on vacation.
Go on vacation and sit here.
So. Okay,
so you want to try? We don't have too much time left, but we have some time to try. True or false, or deep, deep, deeper.
We can do deep, deep, deeper. What the fuck is this?
So deep. What? What is it?
Oh, it's a list of cameras and prices. Are we buying $17,000 cameras?
That's up to them. Like and subscribe. No. Okay, so let's try deep, deep, deeper. 3 questions. They start off with icebreaker question.
There's so much hair on Yoda.
And then they move into more and more questions to learn about us.
Okay.
So the first question is preference. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Night.
Now, is it because of your job, or have you always been a night person?
I've always been a night person. But, well,
Ah.
I like waking up in the morning. That's
This
a
has
lie.
yet to be proven.
Hold on. That's a lie.
This is yet to be proven.
I don't enjoy waking up. In general.
Ever.
I don't enjoy waking up. Okay. No, it's... When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, fuck, it's early. But then once I'm actually up, I enjoy it. I really enjoy being up in the morning. I enjoy making breakfast. I enjoy, having a full day. And I want to wake up in the mornings. Like, I would love to wake up at 7 a.m., 7:30, 8 a.m. at the latest. Probably actually at the earliest. But I would love to wake up at, 8 a.m. every day. Make breakfast, go for a run, do the whole schmeal. And, but because of the job, it's just...
Right, no, I get that. And again, here's the thing. The opposite for me, because I've always had the... I don't say always, but a majority of my jobs have been
the 9 to 5
early morning.
Right.
No, early morning. When I was serving tables, it was breakfast, so 6 a.m. you had to be there. But
I like staying up late.
See, and I guess I used to back when I was like 20 whatever, but then it just got to a point where I realized, and I don't know if it's just because of living where we live or whatever, but there was nothing open.
Right.
There was never anything open past like 10 o'clock. So it was like the nighttime just became like boring,
No, I had that problem last night.
So I'm just
like, oh man, I was like, you know what? Like, I don't have anything for breakfast in the morning because I was going to cook breakfast this morning.
Right.
I was like, fuck, I have no eggs. I have no milk. I have no bread. I was like, so French toast is way off the table.
Oh yeah, you're not even.
You know what I mean?
Think about
like,
it.
Like, I was like, all I have is bacon.
Well, looks like you're doing bacon on bacon.
So, yeah. So I went on to Instacart because I was just all like, well, it'll tell me what stores are at least open in this area.
Right.
And plus, like I said, I live a life of convenience. And they weren't even delivering from 7-Eleven.
They don't give a fuck. Yeah, they were done.
They were like, oh, all deliveries will be tomorrow.
Yep.
And it was like 9:30. And I was like, this is bullshit. Like, so
No, I
much
get it.
for a
I
life
mean,
of
like I said,
convenience.
yeah, I get it. But I found out that even on my days off, and a force of habit, I would wake up now at 7.
Yeah,
Even when I was on vacation, I'm like waking up at 7. Bling.
Yeah. No, I mean, that would be super nice. I mean, dude, when I'm on vacation, I do the same. Only when I'm on vacation, though. Like, my sleeping habits are fixed every time I'm on vacation. Like, when we went to the Tennessee Mountains, dude, I was up at like 7, 8 a.m. every single day. Like, that's just... Usually it's because, like, the first day I wake up, especially in Tennessee, there's, like, fucking 7 screaming kids running around the house at 8 a.m., and that typically will wake me up.
True. Not your kids, just be clear.
Correct. No, yeah. So like, there's that, but like, even when like me and you would go to Atlanta,
we need to do that again.
Yeah. But no, like even when we went to Atlanta, dude, I was up by 7, 8 a.m. just right along with you, ready to go.
Yeah.
So, how the last time that we went on set, I was, how fucking proud of myself I was, that I was here to pick you up at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's not like I just stayed up all night. Like, I woke up early and was like, let's do this. Let's go.
How many hours of sleep do you need to function?
Fucking 10. What kind of question is that?
Because for me, I know exactly that if I can get 7 hours, it's the prime spot. Like, I'm perfect. If I get 8, I feel more tired all day. Like, I'm overtired. Like, I've slept too much. If I get 6, I drag a little bit. If I do 7, it's like that meme. It's just like, that's the sweet spot.
Right now, I went to bed at 4:30. Like, I fell asleep at 4:30. And I woke up at 12:30. So that's what? 8 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm kind of groggy. So I'd say about 7, but I need at least 6, I would say. Somewhere between 6 and 7.
I've ran on 3. I've ran on 4. I've ran on none.
Oh, no. I mean, I've done all that, too.
It hurts. It hurts. And as you get older, it hurts.
Yeah, I've done all that, too.
It hurts so much.
So what happened to me is that, like, it never used to hurt because I was accustomed to it. I was dude, like, I would run 48 hours without sleep.
Right.
Because that was the way that I trained myself. And then the pandemic happened. And they said, don't leave your house. And I went, okay.
I'm going to sleep all fucking day.
I'm going to sleep. And I slept for 4 months.
Like a bear in hibernation.
That's right. And then when I came out of hibernation, I was like, fuck you. Why are you people running? Why is everyone running?
Why are people jogging? Why are people trying to get in shape?
What is happening? And I went back into my cave.
Dude,
and now I don't like to leave my cave. My cave is my home. My cave is my safe space.
We started this podcast during the pandemic because
we needed to get out of the house.
We needed to do some kind of creative outlet, and that's fine and whatnot. So we've been doing this for a bit, but I gained so much weight.
Yeah, I lost it. You found it.
I did. I found it. And I was like, I'm going to keep this for a while. And
no, I've only lost weight because I would take Freya for a walk. Honestly, I was gaining a lot of weight until I got Freya. Mm-hmm. Now I'm actually starting to lose it again.
That's good. That's really good. So I'm going to have to hit the gym or I'm going to...
Or walk your dogs, bro.
I'm just going to become a potato. They're too old, man. They hurt. They freaking have they're like 70-something years old in dog years.
Riley's been dying to go for a walk.
They didn't come over here and walk them. Walk them all day.
Mister, I just gained a bunch of weight. Take
Again,
it for a walk.
no. I want to work in an air-conditioned gym.
Yeah,
That's what I want to work out in.
Everyone's like, why don't you just go running outside? It's free. You go running outside. See if you could breathe.
In Florida,
Florida,
it's humidity.
It's so humid here. Oh my god, dude, I got this.
Okay,
I got this kid real bad the other day. So
Go ahead.
he was talking about how because it was super hot
Right.
at my work, and he was a barback, and he goes, yeah, I need cologne for my ass right now.
What? Ass cologne?
Yeah, he's like, I need, because he was sweating so much. He goes, I
Okay.
need cologne for my balls, or
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I was all like, dude, Amazon. It's called Swampus.
You lost me.
Swampus.
Okay. There's an actual cologne for your ass?
I got him too. Say it 10 times really fast.
I know, it's swamp ass. You said that.
There you go, Swampus.
But is it an actual product?
No,
Oh.
I was like,
I didn't
yeah,
know you were going for a joke. You were a bit. I didn't know you were doing a bit.
yeah. So that's why I told him. I was just all like, yeah. I was all like, it's on Amazon. It's called Swampus. He goes, oh, for real? He goes, how much is it? And I was like, $9.95.
Yeah.
Like
$69.99.
69.69 plus tax.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, oh, it's called Swampus. And he just like went along with it. He goes, I need to order that. Can you send me the link?
Sure. And then you send him the link for this podcast.
And I told him, I was like, dude, say it 10 times fast. He goes, Swampus, Swampus, Swampus. He's like, oh, Swamp Ass. He goes, I already have that. I was like, yeah. Jesus.
You should have just sent him a link for Axe body spray.
I should have.
Here you
Or
go.
Bod. You remember Bod?
Yeah, I remember.
Bod was my shit back
Bod
in high
came
school,
in like
dude.
a spray bottle.
It did.
It came in like a Windex.
yeah, and
spray
dude, it
bottle.
looked like Windex.
It did.
Yeah, that was my shit back in high school, dude. That's
Is that
what
your
I
shit
wore.
still right now?
No,
Oh.
no, I've moved up.
I was
in
like,
the
you
world.
could totally fucking claim that shit.
But
Does Bod
back
want
in
to
high
sponsor
school,
our podcast? No.
because you remember the commercial. I want your Bod.
I want your
was
Bod.
The commercials.
Every one of those commercials, like the Bod commercials, the Axe commercials, is just over the top douchebaggery.
Dude, listen. Axe body spray was a thing for teenagers to cover up the smell of weed from their parents.
True.
That's all Axe was made for. And then Bod tried to jump on the bandwagon, but like I got a lot of compliments from girls in high school when I used Bod.
You should rock
because
Bod right
here's
now.
the thing. Bod was that's some potent shit.
Dude, we should totally reach out to Bod and see if they want to sponsor the podcast.
I don't even think they're still around.
I'll find out.
But
If you're
I
listening
used
to this
the
podcast,
blue one. I used the blue one, so it legit looked like I was spraying myself with Windex. But because here's the thing: is I was a big guy, and they forced you to do gym in high school, and so I sweated a lot. But it would be like the third fucking period or the second period of the day they made me do gym. So that would be, and I was big, and hygiene's important. So then it was like maybe you run around stanking all day. Because there's no time between, like, with the gym.
yeah,
They would run you until the very end. And they're like, all right, go get changed. It's like, do I get to shower? No time. You'll be late to your next class.
yeah.
So I'd spray myself with Bod. Because that shit was so potent, nobody would smell my Swampus.
The only
And I still got compliments.
Ah,
It was
the
like a mix
only-
of BO and Bod.
the only cool commercials that ever came out, I in my opinion, strictly my opinion, were for men's cologne type or body spray or whatever, was the Old Spice ones.
Oh, yeah. This is still awesome.
Oh yeah,
commercials.
everything they do is
All I wanted was to have a body wash.
yeah. It's so
Dion Cole, man,
Yeah,
he's hilarious.
so
too.
funny.
His stand-ups,
Funny. Oh, yeah.
awesome.
he's got a new one out on Netflix actually.
Oh, really? I'm about to check it out, dude.
yeah.
He's so funny. Because there was even one stand-up. He had like a notepad. He goes, "I'm just here to test out some jokes on you guys," and he would say his one-liner, and he goes, "Yeah, it works." Like it was genius, dude.
Yeah, I saw him when he did The Cabin with Burt Kreischer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
they had him bleeding from that massage.
That was funny.
That's fucked up.
Did you see the episode of Bobby Lee?
Yeah,
when they're naked. Yeah,
when they're naked on the bearskin rug. Yeah,
The Cabin on Netflix. All right, so we're pitching other shows now.
yeah, pitching shows for other comedians.
Other comedian shows.
Don't watch our podcast. Watch theirs.
When you're done watching this, go check out Bert Kreischer's The Cabin. Last question, okay? Or no, next question. Sorry, next question.
It's the deepest.
Yeah, we've gone a little deeper in question here, and this is kind of crazy because it works into the
Wait,
last.
was that the first question?
The first question was just morning or night.
Oh,
That's it.
Wow. All right.
And we ended up with Swamp Ass, Axe Body Spray, and Bert Kreischer.
All right.
The next question is, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Take a shower.
That was easy. Next question.
Like,
I'm not even going to let this turn into something else.
Like legit.
Have to.
That's the first thing I
Have
like.
to?
I'll wake up and I'll grab some clothes or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll hit my vape once and then I'll put it back down.
See, I can't.
I'm still a smoker. Well, vapor. But like hit my vape once, put it down, grab my clothes, and then I go into the bathroom, I take a shower. By the time I get out of the shower, Freya's whining. Like, hey bitch, let me out of my crate.
Yeah.
And I'm all like, I can't trust you out of your crate when I'm in the shower because I've tried this. I'll take her out, but because I'm still half asleep, I'm like, I need to shower. Freya's like an old fat guy on a toilet. She takes fucking forever. Like, dude, like so long to use the bathroom because she doesn't have to poop once. She has to poop like twice, right? So she does like her pre-dump before she does her actual dump.
Okay.
And then she has to piss like 5 fucking times. So like she'll go out and she'll pee real quick and then she'll sniff around and then do her pre-dump. And then I'll be like, okay, can you hold it now until I get out of the shower? So then we go back upstairs, I take a shower, and I come out, and she's decided to do the rest of it all over the living room.
She's like, oh, you didn't hear me when I said no?
Yeah. So now I'm just like, fuck it. So I just wake up and I just jump in the shower. So then she's whining, like, let me out. And then I'm awake. So now I can actually, like,
go out there and
walk her around, walk around the neighborhood, let her do her thing. And
go
all
back
that.
to it for a second. I want to go back to
jump in the shower. That's my answer.
Because years ago when I was 20, whatever, I did the smoking thing off and on. Do you ever find it hard as a smoker? Like one of the reasons I quit smoking was A, that hack and cough that you have in the morning when you get up, and then B, I found like laying on my back, it became harder to breathe.
Well, I don't have those problems anymore because I don't smoke. I vape.
That's what my question is do you have any of those issues? No. Okay.
No, not with vape. Because vaping is just water vapor and the nicotine. Don't get me wrong. Inhaling anything but oxygen is not going to be good for you.
No, they're saying that with the whole popcorn lung thing with vaping.
That was when vapes first came out.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was the type of like vegetable glycerin stuff that gives you the popcorn lung or whatever. But I guess that when they found that, they changed the recipe to. It doesn't matter. If you inhale anything but oxygen, it's not going to be good for you.
Right.
That's just fucking common sense.
Right. Nicotine, all that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but it's better than breathing in all of the rat poison chemicals and such that cigarettes have because cigarettes, the tobacco companies have put other additives in it to make it even more addictive for you. You know what I mean? So, and smoking those has got to be way worse than whatever the fuck I'm vaping. And I've actually gained my lung capacity back a little bit. Not too much because I haven't trained my lungs. Like, they've started to heal, but I haven't trained them yet. Because you got to go through a series of training in order to like be able to hold your breath for a longer period of time. But yeah, I don't hack in the morning anymore. I can breathe when I lay on my back. Like I don't have any of those problems really. It's just when I wake up, I'm like, oh, I need nicotine. Like,
right.
You know, but no, and I'm getting better at it. Like I'm going longer periods of time without my vape. Like there'll be times when it's like I leave the house to go somewhere.
No, I mean,
and then I'll be like, oh, I forgot my juice at home. I'll be fine, and I'll have it for hours. I'll be without a vape, you know, and I'm fine. I even quit for 2 whole weeks when I had caught COVID. I didn't hit my vape at all, and then 1 weekend back at work, and I'm like,
yeah.
But But no, like,
Yeah, because I tried the vape thing, and I did it for like 6 months. And then I was like, this is... For me, it was like, this is kind of corny. I'm out. I don't want to... I'm out. I think I was that same time of frame when everybody else was doing... I don't dare say when everyone else was doing it, but when it was a hot thing. And then I was just like, I don't know. I'm so glad I quit, though. I'm so glad I quit cigarettes. I'm so glad I quit all of it.
I've been smoking more cigars, actually. But you know...
Oh, that's the absolute worst for you.
Hold on. You don't inhale cigars.
You don't inhale cigars.
No, you're not supposed to inhale cigars.
I'm sure people do. That's what I'm trying to say.
Don't do that. You're not supposed to do that. Don't do it. That's rough. If you inhale cigars, you're a fucking monster.
Yeah.
You're a tank. All right? You should
and all those people
go help them fight in Ukraine because you're a badass if you can inhale cigars and be fine.
All those people.
Like,
all
that's
those people,
fucking crazy.
All those people now that do inhale cigars are going, what's wrong, bitch? You can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not water vapor.
Yeah. No, that's why. Yeah. Go.
Okay,
fucking,
but if you're not gonna do it, then what's the point?
It's the taste. It's the flavor, and it's for me to
be cool with your friends.
No.
I don't know.
You don't. I don't feel like you get as much nicotine from it because it's just like an absorption in the saliva, whatever absorption through the mouth.
I don't know.
But
I'm sure people out there will comment and we'll find out.
It's also, I've found very tasty fucking cigars lately. Like, dude, I licked my lips after this one cigar and I was like, what is this godsend of a fucking taste that has upon my lips? Like, it was like, and I looked it up and it was like tropical rum and Coca-Cola and sugar and like, dude, it was delicious, bro.
But isn't that just
so
more
good?
But isn't that just more chemicals to get addicted to?
Okay,
All right, so the next game.
But it's
I'm not
more
trying
of
to
the
cause, I'm
habit
not trying
of
to cause a back and forth here, but I'm just curious because I don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it. Did I do Black and Milds back in the day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your boy inhale? Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess I'm a fucking monster. Rawr. Come at me with two hands. I don't know. But again, I thought that's what you're supposed to do. So
No.
who knows? Let's move on. That was not the point of this. This point is, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Your answer? Hit
Take a
your
shower.
vape. Hit your vape.
Yeah.
That was your answer. My first thing when I wake up, try to not step on a dog.
Yeah, that's why
Because
my
Chief
dog's in a
lays
crate.
right next to my side of the bed. Like, he's just right there.
My dog has her
And
crate.
it's dark, and I'm like, I'm going to step on him. I'm going to step on him. So, like, I do that thing where, like, you put your feet down and, like, try to feel around to not feel lots of fur. That's the first thing I do. Try not to wake up the dog.
This actually brought up a good point to me because I know a lot of people are against crating dogs.
No, it's good. It's a safe, as long as the dog has a safe spot.
That's her home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's her thing. That's her home. Like she pulled the curtain on herself once. So like, I have a blanket that goes over top or whatever, and at night, like I'll cover it so it's like completely dark. She knows it's bedtime, you know, that type of thing. Well, one night, like I forgot to do it, and she was moving around a lot, so I was just all like, "Oh, is everything?" So I went out there to check. Dude, she was literally through the crate, and she like grabbed the blanket and like closed it over itself because I had forgotten to do it, and I was all like, "God damn, you're a smart dog." And then you know what I mean, like, but. And I was in this conversation with
crate training your dog is a good idea because it gives them a safe spot in the house that is their own room.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was talking to my friend about this, and I was all like, my roommate, I was like, do you feel like Freya feels like she's in prison? Because she just wants to be outside all of the time. So I was like, do you feel like she's like in prison, like her cage is like going to the hole?
Oh,
and
like
then,
solitary confinement.
Like solitary confinement. And then the house is like the jail cells and like, you know,
the yard.
The rec room. No, and then going outside to use the bathroom is like the yard where you get like a little bit of outside time and everything. And he started laughing. He goes, I really don't feel like she thinks that she's in prison. I was like, think of it more like her crate is her house. The apartment is her town. I was like, and then... You know, when you go like walking through downtown, you know, it's like you're going out of state. I was like,
How'd
so
you-
if I go out of state, is that like going out of country? He goes, yeah. I was like, so if I take her across country, like to another country, is that like going into outer space? And then he's like, he smokes, so he's like, like, fucking mind blown.
You need new friends.
I do.
So then what you're saying is, if you tried to live her life, you would have to leave the state to take a shit.
I'd have to leave town.
No, you just said it was like going out of
Going down, like taking a walk through downtown,
right.
is like going out of state.
That's what I said. Oh,
No,
you mean
because
going
I
through
take her
downtown.
to the.
Oh, downtown.
I take her outside.
All right.
Just but like at the. But if I take her like for a long walk
Okay.
out and down, it's like going out of state.
So yeah. So every time you had to take a shit, you would have to like.
I have to take her out of town.
So you'd have to like. I gotta take a shit. I gotta leave town.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. She said hi, bye, or Dubai.
What?
I can't fight Bray.
We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back.
Hey.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Moving on.
So Freya just tried to go out of town.
She just tried to go out of town, take a shit, dude. Just try to leave.
Anyway.
So let's keep going. Ready for another deep question here? Because we're about to close the show. So, what's something you're glad is in the past and why?
Freya just now trying to run away.
No. Before that.
Something that I'm glad is in the past.
Yeah. This is the deepest question here. So, what's something that you're glad is in the past and why?
I'm glad that everything is in the past. Because it shaped me for who I am.
So, you're happy for all your experiences.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the bad ones.
But is there anything that sticks out in your brain where you're like, oh, thank God that's over? That's the question that's kind of like where it's at.
How many ex-girlfriends do I have? There we go.
Enough.
There we go.
How many ex-wives do I have? Let me see. No, I'm just kidding.
But no, yeah.
Of course, everybody's going to be happy for any past relationship to be over.
Yeah.
Because if it was not, if it was denture, blah, blah, blah.
Well, no, because like some people were like, "Oh man, like I really miss her," and like, "Oh, listen, like any relationship that I've ended, I've never gone back to,
Right,
because I either ended it or it ended for a reason,
right.
and I'm not trying to." It's like a meme that I saw the other day,
Okay.
right? It's like when you finally get over your ex and you're ready to start dating again, and then that ex slides into your DMs, and then it showed a Subway sign. It says hiring but not rehiring, and it showed a phone number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't rehire. Like you had your chance. You know, like that's it. That's over.
Right.
Because like I said, if it didn't work out the first time, it's probably not going to work out the second.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's in like a dating life and stuff like that. I'm not saying, you know, if you're married or whatever, do what you gotta do to make it work. But no, like in dating aspect, yeah, I never went back, and so I'm kind of glad. I'm glad for all of those experiences because it taught me a lot, and it made me, you know, not only but that, but just in life in general. So I'm really grateful for everything that has happened to me in my life and stuff like that. I'm glad. You know what? One thing I'm really glad is behind me is my drinking days.
Oh, there you go. See, that's a good thing.
That's that I would think that's the
And
one
see, for
thing that
me,
pops into
yeah.
my head the most.
And for me, this same thing, but for smoking. Like, I'm so glad I'm past that because I feel like I would have been the one where I would have gotten worse. Like, I would have gotten, like, teeth would have started falling out. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these type of things that you get from smoking. I feel like that would have happened to me.
Yeah, I'm really glad that the drinking is done. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll go out and like, I'll be like, everyone says, "Oh, I drink socially." No, you don't.
Well, I do. Like, I
Okay.
usually will only drink if other people are
You
drinking.
say that
or
you say
I-
that in a literal sense though. But a majority of people
oh.
that say that they drink socially
Right.
means every day.
Oh,
like oh, I socially drink. I only drink with other people. But you go to the bar every night.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like Because but you drink socially because you're being social when you drink with people. No, I drink every now and then when I'm in a group setting. Like I'll still go to the bar and they'd be like, "Oh, what are you having?" Like I'll take a bottle of water. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'll just go and be sociable. And I'll take Freya out for a walk. We'll go to a bar. We'll sit there. I'll have a bottle of water. I'll give her some of the water and stuff, and we'll just sit there and we'll be social. With I'll hang out with friends or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I don't drink. Every now and then I might be like, yeah, I'll take a White Claw. Like yesterday I had one White Claw. That was it. And then after that I was like, yeah, bottle of water. The waking up with hangovers, dude. At one point in time, I had Pizza Hut on speed dial for hangovers. That was my hangover cure. I would wake up, I would take an aspirin, chug a Gatorade, have another Gatorade on standby. Like I'd be like drunk and like Instacarting 7-Eleven Gatorades to the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for preparation of the next morning. And chug a Gatorade, I would wake up, chug a Gatorade, take an aspirin or whatever, and then sleep for like another hour. And then I'd wake up, and depending on how hungover I was, I might feel fine after that, replenish. Not 100%.
Right.
Or I'd be so goddamn hungover that it would be like 4 hours in the fetal position in the shower.
Crying.
With the water running on me.
While Boy George plays in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, But, and at one point, and then like I would get out of the shower and I would lay back down into bed and I would place my Pizza Hut order.
Right.
And I even had it at one point that the pizza delivery driver was delivering the pizza through my bedroom window because my bed was right next to the window. And the first time he did it, he was like so sketched out.
He's like, "This is weird. Yours is creepy."
Yeah, because he called me and goes, "Hey man, I knocked on your door." I was all like, "Yeah, dude, I'm not getting out of bed. Like I'm hungover. You come around the left side of the house or right side, whatever it was, right side of the house." I was like, the first window on the left. It's like that.
Do that. Yeah.
Do that. Knock on the window. And he goes, "I'm not doing that." I was like, "Then you're not getting your money. Like you could take the pizza back then because I'm not getting it." I was like, "Dude, I'm so hungover. I'll tip you heavy." Because I understand. He probably thought he was getting robbed.
He probably thought shit was going down. Yeah.
Yeah. Like he probably thought that it was a trick and that somebody was going to pop out of a bush and rob him or something like that. So he was a little
I would
sketch.
think the same thing.
So
I'd be like, "Hey, bye."
But he did it. And then and finally it got to the point that he would call me. He'd be like, "Hey, I'm on my way. Am I just delivering it through the window?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yep.
And so it
you
was
know the drill.
So dude, I legit had a pizza delivery guy that would just deliver me pizza through my bedroom window and knew the fucking drill. Those are the days I'm glad are over.
Yeah.
Now it's like everyone asks me, especially customers, they're like, "Oh, well, what do you drink?" And I tell them I don't drink. Mm-hmm. And they're like, "The fuck? You're a bartender." I was like, "Yeah, and I don't drink."
Yeah.
And I was all like, if I do, I was like, I have a glass of scotch. I was like, and we don't carry the scotch that I drink here yet. Anyway, they're talking about getting it, but I drink the drink of Ron Swanson.
You should just be like, "I drink the most expensive drink on the market."
Yeah. What do you drink? Don Julio
Top shelf.
What is it? Real. It's $48 a glass.
And I drink 2.
Doubles. With a single rock. But no, but yeah, so I just tell them, I was like, "I don't drink." They're like, "You're a bartender." I was like, "Listen," they're like, "You smoke weed, right?"
Everybody assumes that too.
No.
I get that a lot. They're like, well, okay, not recently because I'm clearly I'm a lot more angry at work, but back in the day, everyone would just be like, "Oh, Bob, you got weed?" I'm like, "No, I don't. Sorry. I don't. Do I look like a guy who has weed?" I mean, I probably don't now. I probably look like a guy who has candy in his pocket, but I usually do. But back in the day, it was like,
no, I look like the guy that has weed, but I don't.
You look like the guy that would sell me weed. That's what you fucking look like. Yeah. That's what you look like right now.
Yeah.
See, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I do look like I have weed on me.
You also look like the guy that would overcharge me. That's just FYI.
Yeah, that too. It just reminds me of Crystalia. I look like that guy that would fuck your girl and be like, "That's the game." Fucking love Chris. Anyway, but no, like, so then people are like, "Oh, you don't drink? Oh, so you smoke weed?" I'm like, no. And they're like, "So what do you do?" I'm like, "Make money." Like, that's my end game here. I was like, money's my drug. Like, I don't. You gonna tip me well?
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you want. I was like, you want me to smoke weed? I'll go buy weed if you tip me well for it. I'm not gonna buy weed, but they don't.
You see John Mulaney on SNL?
I did not.
If you get a chance, see that. This whole topic that we're on, he talks about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about the guy that used to sell him drugs. Was never a drug dealer. He'd only buy the drugs to. Anyway, it's a whole bit. You gotta watch it. I'm not gonna.
Right on. I'll check it out. But no, yeah, like it's just it fucking blows people away that I don't drink or smoke weed, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like I was all like, no, I was all like, investing is my high, and then that's when they're like, oh shit. It's like, yeah, I was like, I make money and I invest that money. Like any spare money that I have,
right.
I don't go to the bar, I don't buy weed, I don't nothing like that. I was like, I literally put it into an account and I invest it into something so that I can make more of it.
Right.
Because my high is to make so much money that I don't have to work anymore. That's my high. Not being at work.
Like ever again.
Again. That's my high. That's my drug of choice. Fuck jobs.
All right. And on that note.
Not Steve, but
job. And on that note. But we do have to end this show here because we've been going for a bit.
J-O-B, just over broke. Anyway.
You okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. Episode 78.
Is it?
Episode 78. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought we were 79.
I'm pretty sure it's episode 78. And now you're going to cut all this shit out. No, it is.
Okay. Okay, it is.
It is because I had to make it just now.
Okay.
I didn't have it made already.
Okay.
So there we go. Episode 78.
Or episode 78 part 2.
Part 2. Okay, with that being said, we do have to close the show, though. Hey, everybody. Like and subscribe. It's very, very important that you like and subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, we have to stop doing this. Because it does cost us money for this high level of production. It takes a lot of time to do, too.
Investments. I am investing in you guys.
Like and subscribe. Definitely, if you...
And myself. But
a lot of people, though, still... And it's, of course, we are still available on all podcast apps. So you can listen to us. If you don't want to like and subscribe, you can always listen to just the podcast audio on all podcast apps, including Spotify and Apple. And check us out at rayhartrundown.com, where you can get all of the archived episodes. You can listen to it on any format there. And our YouTube channel, our YouTube episodes are also on our website now. What's wrong?
No, it was just a viewer brought something up to my attention
Yep.
The other day, and it made me laugh. It was from episode 76.
Okay.
And he said, I believe it's episode 76, 75, one of those. But it was about what I want to happen to my body when I go off into space in a tight coffin and I won't decay or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I land on a alien planet and they bring me back to life to probably end up becoming their slave.
You're gonna be their their
right?
sex toy.
And he watched the whole episode. He started laughing. He's like, here's my question. An alien race that is so advanced that they bring you back to life and the first thing they do is have sex with you?
Yes.
I was like, listen, I don't care what anatomy you have. Everybody wants to fuck everything. Okay? That's just the way that life is. It's the way it is.
I was trying to...
Everybody wants to have sex.
It's funny that you say it like
all
that.
The time.
It's funny that you say it like that.
You think I want to be here doing this? I'd rather be off getting an appetizer.
Previous episode reference. It's funny you bring it up that way because I was actually, for my stand-up, I was writing a bit of how... And I didn't get anywhere with it, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and say it on here. But I was starting to write a bit where it seems to me like if you look like on the internet for anything, there's always a sex version of whatever it is you're looking for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like my thought process is how many Japanese companies start out with here's the idea, and then the next question is can you fuck it? So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Anyways, that bit got nowhere, and you see why.
But anyway, all right. Yeah, we got to go. But please subscribe.
Like and subscribe to our thing. Hit the bell. Put your peacock on the bell for notifications so that you know when we have a new episode come out. You can watch the whole episode. You don't have to watch the whole episode, though. You can watch bits and pieces of episodes. It's fine, too.
We have chapters.
And check us out on RayhartRundown.com. You can always, if you want to get any of this cool merch that we wear on the show from time to time, you could check it out.
That's his thing.
It's my thing. RayhartRundownMerch.com. It's also click the link on our website for it, and you can check it out there. Anything else you want to add?
You said like, subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram at Adam Rayhart, at Bob Rayhart. It's probably going to be right here.
Yeah. And, of course, at the Rayhart Rundown.
Yeah. Other than that, be sure...
Check out our sponsor.
shameoflife.com. 20% off. Rundown 20.
Definitely check it out. Get us. Here's the thing: is that we just like promoting this. They don't even really. We don't get any kickback.
Yeah. No. Not from Shame of Life. Which
we just love them so much.
Yeah. No. They're really cool guys. We've talked with them quite a lot. Actually.
And they have new stuff coming out. Ooh.
Yeah.
Sick.
But anyway,
Okay, with that being said,
we'll see you guys next week.
peacocks up. Thank you all, and we'll see you next week.
Bye now.